Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, afternoon, evening. Today, I stand before you to address a critical issue that affects us all: education for all, bridging the gap in access and quality. Education is a fundamental right that should be accessible to every individual, regardless of their background, economic status, or geographic location. However, the reality is that millions of children and adults around the world are still denied this basic human right. Access to quality education remains a pressing challenge in our society. It is disheartening to witness the stark disparities that exist in educational opportunities. While some children have access to well equipped schools with competent teachers, others struggle to find even the most basic educational resources. This educational divide perpetuates a cycle of inequality, limiting the potentials of individuals and impeding social progress. One of the primary barriers we must overcome is the lack of infrastructure and resources in underserved communities. Many schools in remote areas lack proper facilities, including classrooms, libraries, and technology. In some cases, students are forced to study under trees or in makeshift rooms, which hampers their ability to learn effectively. To bridge this gap, it is essential that we must invest in building and upgrading educational infrastructure in these regions, ensuring that every child has a conducive learning environment. Moreover, the shortage of qualified teachers poses a significant hurdle in providing quality education for all. In remote areas and underprivileged communities, there is often a scarcity of trained and motivated educators. This results in overcrowded classrooms, insufficient individual attention, and compromised learning outcomes. To address this issue, we must focus on recruiting, training, and retaining passionate teachers who can inspire and guide students toward their full potential. Providing ongoing professional development and incentives for teachers can play a vital role in attracting and retaining talent in educational sector. Additionally, technology can be a powerful tool in bridging the educational divide. Access to digital resources and online learning platforms can help extend education beyond physical boundaries and reach underserved communities. By leveraging technology, we can provide virtual classrooms, e-learning modules, and educational apps to ensure that students, regardless of their location, have equal access to quality educational content. However, we must also acknowledge that access to education is not solely restricted to formal schooling. Lifelong learning opportunities for adults are equally important. Adult education and vocational training programs can empower individuals to acquire new skills, improve employability, and break the cycle of poverty. By investing in adult education initiatives, we can enable individuals to contribute meaningfully to their families and communities. To achieve the goal of education for all, it requires a collaborative effort. Governments, nonprofit organizations, private sector entities, and individuals must join forces to create an inclusive and equitable education system. Adequate funding, policy reforms, and sustainable development strategies should be put in place to ensure that no one is left behind. In conclusion, bridging the gap in access and quality of education is not only a moral imperative but also a key driver of social economic progress. By investing in education, we invest in the future of our society. Let us stand united in our commitment to providing equal opportunities for all individuals to receive a quality education, regardless of their circumstances. Together, we can build a brighter and more equitable world. Thank you.